Hello, my name is Ethan Harvey, and I am a graphic design major here at Friends, and this is the Friends marketing office where I work as an intern. I became interested in animation a long time ago, and I really found that YouTube videos and tutorials are very helpful to me to learn kind of small things and how to do it. So today I'm going to be talking with you about how to kind of set up your Illustrator files or your Photoshop files and get them ready to be animated in After Effects for motion graphics. Today I'll be going through 3 steps on how to set up your files for animation. Number 1 is setting up your files, getting them ready in Illustrator to be brought into After Effects, and then how to import them into After Effects properly for animation, and then lastly, adding motion to those files. Alright, to start out, we have right here some icons that I've made that we've used in many commercials and promotional material. The basic idea is when you're preparing your icons for use in After Effects, you want to make sure they're separated correctly. So to begin, we have 4 icons here, and at first I want to make sure that I go to my Layers panel and separate each icon onto its own layer. So now we have each icon on its own individual layer. Now when you're bringing this into After Effects, only the layers will be separated. When you go into Layers in Illustrator, you have these extra pieces here. These will not be separated, only the layers. So you must take whatever you want to be animated separately and put it on a separate layer. So for me, I'm going to take these rays here from the sun, and I'm going to put them on a separate layer so I can animate them separately in After Effects. So now I have the main sun and the rays on 2 separate layers. And to keep this organized, I usually like to name them after what they are. Now I'm just going to do the same method to all of these icons and separate each part that I want to animate separately in After Effects. So now I have each icon separated into its individual parts that I would like to animate. For the sun, we have the rays and the main sun body on 2 separate layers. For the scale, we have the top and the bottom of the scale separately. For the football, we have the outside and the inside. And for the globe, we have basically everything except for these lines here in the middle. So now what I'm going to do is save this and bring it into After Effects. Now we're here in After Effects. And what we're going to do is when we import these files, I have to do it in a very specific way. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab our AI file right here and just import it into After Effects. When it comes in, it's going to pop up with this import window. You want to make sure the default is footage. You want to make sure you switch from footage to composition so that each layer will import separately. All right, so now that we have everything imported, we're going to drag it onto our timeline. Now as you can see, each layer of the AI file is now separate and can be separately animated however we'd like. Now that we have all of our icons in After Effects and we have them separated out to be animated, there's one last step to make sure that we get the cleanest and best animation possible. If you go down and select all of your AI files and then click this button right here, it will make sure that they are continuously rastered so that when you resize them into crazy, crazy heights, that they will always look great. Now I'm going to show you how to do some very basic animation with these icons. So one of the ways I want to animate these icons is with our sun. I want to have the rays outside of the sun either grow or rotate to help show the sun is shining. So if we select just our rays here, we go to our transformation drop-down. We'll start here at the beginning of the timeline and click this little stopwatch on the rotation parameter. Then we'll move down a few seconds on the timeline, and we will increase the rotation number like that. So now if we go back and watch through it, you can see our sun rays rotate. This is a very simple way to add animation to your illustrations, but there are some more complicated and more advanced ways as well. If we go down here to our scale, we can do some cool stuff, kind of making the scale balance back and forth, just kind of show off what a scale does. So if we start here, one of the things I like to do is we want to make sure that we animate this and rotate it from the right place. So you can see here the anchor point is a little bit too low, so we're going to fix that real fast. So now our anchor point is right where we want the rotation to happen. So if we go on this one, go back to the beginning of our timeline, and go to our rotation parameter, click the stopwatch, then go forward a few seconds, then rotate that as well. You can see it will rotate just like a little scale. Next up, we have a little bit more complicated ideas here with our football and with our globe. Just very basically, I would like to make it look like this football is spinning. Now this football is two-dimensional and it can't spin for real, but we can always make it look like it is. So how we're going to do that is since we separated the outside of the football from the inside of the football, we're going to take the inside of the football and we're just going to animate it. So for this one, we don't need to use rotation or anything like that. We're actually going to use position, and we're going to repeat that position so it looks like it's spinning. We're going to start out here below the ball and add a position keyframe, move forward in the timeline, and then pull it up here to be above the football. Now I'll take that and we'll copy it multiple times. Now if you watch it back, it just goes up and up and up. It doesn't look like it's spinning right now. So all we have to do is pre-compose this and then put a mask on it. Now a mask is something that will help hide a part of the image. And what we're trying to hide here is everything that's outside of our main football. So now if we watch the animation on our football, you can see it looks like it's spinning over and over again. So now we've taken something that's 2D and we've turned it into something that seems 3D. And this is a great way to add life to your illustrations. So in conclusion today, we talked about how to bring your illustrations to life in After Effects. First, we talked about how to set them up in Illustrator, and then how to import them into After Effects, and then how to add some simple animation. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below, and please suggest for us any new ideas you have for this series. Thank you for watching. Just keep having fun with animation and enjoy bringing things to life like I do. Thank you.